hard to climb in here because it tipped over. So it was interesting doing this. We have one of these in the Pirates Cove too. It was just as hard to build. Over in this corner we have the drunk scene. We gotta get a new pump for him. Randy refinished that guy a few years ago. They got in here. That ride's been uncovered for years. I don't know, last 3 or 4 years. The kids went out of the car, grabbed him out of there and threw him out here. So Randy took that body home and rebuilt that whole thing in his house through the winter and got it back. So after that, we had to put a screen on it. But water comes out of that like a still, and that's all done with black light, and we have dye and water. It's hard to say with the boards wall and the shutters on the wall behind you folks. Tracy actually held them in place while we put them on the wall. We had walls all painted black by then, and he came down and this stuff was shipped in. And then he positioned it like he wanted it to look. So that's kind of unique to me for me to remember that, and it's never been taken off since. So we have a brake here, also slows the car down when it comes out of this room because it'll go too fast around this corner. And up in the corner there we have an electronic set of eyes that device different colors. That's not original. And this has some weird noises in it. You guys will see all this when you ride your ride. So, okay, be careful coming out of here and watch your head. The head's low ceiling here, okay? Low doorway.
Whew, it's getting warm in there. 60 people probably aren't meant to be in that room.
This is what we call the bar scene, and we call her Matilda. There's a switch that activates her that she turns around. She's supposed to simulate a nice looking gal, and she turns around, she's pretty ugly. This is original. Tracy, this all is what Tracy made. The jugs on the shelf there is original, and I think some of our guys might have set the beer cans. These are old beer cans. Really old beer cans. Like I say, it'll come alive to you whenever you ride your ride. This piece behind me is a ghost, swinging ghost up there. This is one of the pieces we had to cut in half to get it in here. You can see the seam right here. Because we'd have never got it in here, but it all glows with the black light, of course. I don't know how many black lights are in there. I have never counted, but there's a lot of them. Again, on Tracy's model, he had the pool in place. I mean, it was great to scale. And of course, we had to recess this in the concrete floor to make it work. Okay, this is a lunging rat here on this side. He'll come forth on a electronic switch. Be careful, don't fall off the bridge, guys. All of this scene on the wall is original. Tracy made all that. That's another section we had to cut in half to get it in here. The hippo, he built. The shark right here down by me, we had a dance in our ballroom one night, and that was left over from something, so I brought it in here. we fiberglassed it and got him waterproof, and put the sign with it.
Love it.
Okay. There's a waterfall and a pump to run the waterfalls.
The shark was dead though, right, when you found it?
Oh yeah. This is, we added this truck. This gives you a little extra excitement when you go out to get ready to go out the door. There's a big air horn that blows on this. And Randy Scallis did bring us the person that's in the truck there.
That's new.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing the character in there before, but you go by pretty quick.
Yeah, well the other one was kind of falling apart, and he got that somewhere and we put it in here. This room is a work room. You don't have to come in here, but it's like a storeroom underneath the ramp that goes upstairs. That's cool. Compressors here, and we keep a lot of parts in there. And we've almost done 400 and some feet.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was cool. Like all the knowledge.
See some of these tracking boards on the floor here, we had to raise this wheel because of the gearbox was touching the rail. You know, little things like that you gotta just figure out and do it, you know. But these flat bars is what supplies electric to these cars. They're not wires. Probably if we were going to do it all over again, we'd have that in conduit, or some of them are all done by just a wire in the floor, you know, the new one. So, but
Yeah, the trackless.
so that's how we did the power out here.
And that's all 4 volt, you say?
Yeah.
AC, DC?
Boy, I'm no electrician, but I know it works. That does increase to 120 volt in the car, and then nobody can get electrocuted out here. You could touch this with your bare hands, or wet hands. You can see number 5 there where we added that safety zone. The operator can stop the car there, and so people get out of the way down there, but the ride doesn't. You can't stop the ride with people in there because they don't know what's going on. I mean, you know, they're going to get out of the car, and that's what you don't want. But he has control of all that here, and he has lights. He can turn the lights on, and then he has an intercom. He can talk to the people. So it works pretty good. So we have a 15 kVA transformer in that storeroom that runs most of it, and we have a 5 kV, 2 5 kVAs, and a little compartment up there that runs different spots.
All right, thank you very much.